Good day. I'm Angela Dupuy, founder of Response Integrity Framework Lab. Most people know to call 211 for information and 911 in an emergency. What I have been exploring is the space in between, where workplace harm is serious, but no one is clearly responsible for the person experiencing it. This proposal came from more than 20 years in a unionized workplace, supporting others through workplace conflict and experiencing harm inside those same systems myself. That gave me a view from the middle as a worker, an advocate, an educator, and now a systems designer trying to build a better response. Most people know where to go when they need information. Most people also know where to go in an emergency. The gap is what happens when workplace harm is serious, but the situation does not clearly fit either response. Ontario already has systems that address different parts of workplace harm. One may look at discrimination, another may deal with compensation, labor relations, compliance, or employment standards. Each system has a purpose, but each one is limited to its own mandate. The problem is that the person's situation does not arrive in separate pieces. While those systems work independently, no one is responsible for holding the full picture together or watching what is happening to the worker in real time. The situation does not have to become a 911 emergency before someone needs protection. Workplace harm can escalate quietly while the person is still expected to keep showing up, keep participating, and keep functioning. Formal processes may be underway, but that does not mean the worker is safe in the meantime. That is the gap. The process is moving while the person is still living the risk. Emergency response is essential, but it is designed for immediate crisis. Many workplace situations become serious long before that point. The worker may be asking for help, but still fall outside what 911 is built to provide. What is missing is continuity. One point of contact responsible for holding a situation together. 291 Link begins with two things that are currently missing: an early assessment of what is happening now, and coordination that does not leave the person to find every service on their own. The goal is to identify risk early, connect the right supports, and create a response before the situation escalates further. 291 Link would maintain continuity, the situation changes, and step in before delay becomes escalation. That means one dedicated point of contact helping the person understand what is happening, what support is active, and what needs attention next, while the existing systems continue managing their own processes. 291 Link would be more than a place to call once. The worker would reach someone trained to understand both the immediate concern and the systems likely to become involved. Instead of being handed off, they would have one person helping them make sense of what is happening, prepare for what comes next, and remain connected as the situation changes. The model is built around four core functions. First, someone is watching whether risk is changing. Second, the workers help to understand the path in front of them. Third, the response is kept connected across different services involved. And finally, the person has one consistent point of contact helping them stay informed and engaged. Together, those functions create earlier intervention instead of waiting for crisis. The stabilization coordinator is the person who carries these functions forward. The role is modeled on what police victim services does well, helping someone stabilize, understand their options, and move through the next steps without being left alone in the process. The coordinator would not investigate or decide outcomes. They would stay focused on the person, helping manage immediate concerns, adapt safety planning as circumstances change, coordinate referrals, and maintain continuity across the services involved. This support would remain available as the situation develops. The worker would not have to restart every time another service becomes involved or circumstances change. The coordinator would know what has already happened, what support has been offered, and where the response may be breaking down. That continuity is what allows problems to be addressed earlier before delay and confusion further become harm. People should not have to navigate serious workplace harm alone. With one steady point of contact, support can begin earlier, remain connected, and prevent more harm from being created by the response itself. Thank you for taking the time to hear the idea. 291 Link does not replace the systems we already have. It gives them a way to connect around the person who needs help. That is the missing response layer, and the opportunity now to test it. Thank you.